guys, welcome to day number 10. Zeta Lasso here. And yeah, just filling you guys in on what's been happening during my dopamine reset, and hopefully, some of the, maybe I can share some wisdom with you. I have a webinar, I have a web class on it'll give you some tips and secrets that is helping me along, that's helped with my mindset. So go check that out. Not much really, not much is happening. I was going to film on the street, but my phone battery ran out, so I came back home and I thought I'd just do it on my webcam. I haven't had any dopamine except for today. What happened was I went to kickboxing class just now, and one of the guys at kickboxing class, it was his birthday, and he brought out a cake, and I thought I'd just say happy birthday, and then they're giving out the cake to everyone, and I was like, no, I don't want any, and they're like, no, you have to. And I was like, alright. So I took some cake, but I had like one or two bites, one of really small bites, just to satisfy the people that I had some. But even after I put it down, they're like, eat more, and I'm like, no, I don't eat sugar, I don't like sugar. So I don't feel like it counts. It's just, sometimes you have those situations where you just don't want to be impolite, or you just don't want to be rude to people, like they offer you sweets, and you just don't want to be a jerk about it. I don't know, maybe you don't feel like a jerk, but I feel bad. I'm a very empathetic type person. And yeah, and it's not like before. Before, I used to have those situations with my dad's friends. They used to come over and bring sweets, and I used to feel bad for saying no. But before, I used to eat the sweet. I'd be like, okay, and I'd eat one, and I'd be like, oh my god, I can't stop. It's so good. But now I just have a completely different perspective on sugar. It's wired in my brain now that it's so artificial and unenjoyable, and the level of serenity and peace I'm getting from this dopamine reset, the feeling of peace I have in my life and calmness, I know it's going to mess with it, so it's almost like, do you trade one pleasure for another pleasure? It's like, now you can see the pleasure of the dopamine reset. Do you want to throw that away for this quick sugary high? No, your brain understands that now, which is cool. Yeah, I really think, you get a lot of peace from doing that. It's a huge benefit. You got to try it yourself. And I've been doing this with God's help, and I feel like it's not just the peace from the dopamine reset, but it's also a peace. It's a feeling of peace that you get from God as well. I walk to my kickboxing classes in the morning. I take a walk there from my house, and man, it's crazy that before I had life without God, when I was an atheist, I was just rushing through life. It was just chaos, one situation after the next, and I wasn't really absorbing anything. It was I was just unconsciously being battered around from one place to the next. I'm here now, I'm here, this is happening. I didn't have any consciousness of it. But when you're with God, and you feel you have a life with God, and you're praying, and you develop a relationship with God, you really start to just savor each moment. I walk to my kickboxing class, and man, I see the sunrise, and I see the birds, and the sound of the beach. It's along the beach side, and everything is just so serenity you know? Like, it's like, like, you know how people tell you, like, enjoy the simple things, like, enjoy, you know, you should be able to enjoy the simple things, the sound of the beach, or the sunlight on your skin. Like, you could tell that to any normal person, and they'd be like, that's true, and then they would do it, and they'd be like, I hate this. Like, they're just like, I'm bored. But, you know, when you have a peaceful feeling from God, you can just actually enjoy these little, you can finally enjoy these little simple moments, and get some sort of fulfillment, happiness from it. So, yeah, that's that, guys. And, you know, resetting your dopamine is part of that. And check it out. Check out my web class if you guys want to know how to get started, how to get in there, succeed. It's, you know, it's not easy if you're just first starting out. So you're going to need to gather, you know, the wisdom I've gotten from doing this for quite a long time. I've put it into the web class, and that'll give you a head start. So check that out. Check out my Instagram as well if you want to see more of my life. It's at No Gratification Instagram, and I'll catch you in the next video.